What's up, everybody? Itinerant Todd back with The Robe. PBeccas Live Play 2. Had a little dinner with the fam, played a little Pandemic, of which we solved it in one. We had one outbreak left, and we had one card left to draw in the pile. We barely made it, but we did stop it, and it was fun. My son, youngest, and 17, and my wife and I played. So, and it was her first game, I believe. Good time. So let me share this here real quick, everybody. Bear with me. Let me get the links and all that to this. So go here, pause that, get the share, copy, and go here. You just got to share it a couple places here. Bear with. I should connect this to Facebook. And let's also go to Blitzkrieg Command Group. And there we go, posted to 2 places. I could probably post it on a Discord channel too. There's probably people there that might want to see it. Huh. That's weird. Usually when I bring that up, it pops right up. But okay. Well, let's get to it. Huh, that's really weird. Usually I go to Discord, it pops right up. There we go. Oh, yikes. So everybody, I'm just trying to get this, share this with some people so they can check it out. Let's see if he's on. No, he is not on. Post a couple places here real quick. Man, I think we have a water pressure thing going on here because our when our washer runs, our clothes washer, you can, I don't even know if you can hear it in this, but you should be able to because the microphone's right up there by the ceiling. But it's just kind of gong, rings our bell here. Okay, all right, here we go, everybody. Sorry for the delay there. Got one person watching. Let me know who's watching. Okay, so I finished turn 1 and have started turn 2. Turn 1, the Germans, they couldn't do much. The commander, who's only got 2 hits left, backed up a little bit from here, assuming that they're gonna. He doesn't really have to see anything because these guys can command and see for him if he wants to call in the arty, the mortar. So he had a really low command value. These guys moved out here, got 1 turn, so they're kind of out here in the open. But it's going to take a lot for the Americans to get back over here to get them. And this guy moved up here to cover. These guys just rotated. They had no targets at the time. I'm saying they can't see behind this hill for the same distance they are to the hill. So he's 70 to here, so he can't see but 70 or something like back there. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so that's that for that. The mortar, this mortar, though they could see it, so they spotted, and I did get a, you know, what's that? Is it croupier? What's the term? He did get a hit here. 1 hit and a suppression on the American, so that guy can't do anything this turn. PBeccas, the man himself, is on. What's up, dude? Good morning. Well, good morning for you. He's a time traveler. He's on in Monday already. Well, this is for you, Paul. This game is for you. So that was turn one. Turn two is started. My forward artillery observer shot over here, but it was so far that it landed here, and both units missed. So, and their command value 8, so I just commanded them all at the same time, and maybe I should have done them separately. The thing about doing the guns separately is this. I should have thought of this. If I fire and get my results, and then I fire it again, if I hit them, they could have fallen back, and that would have been good. But I didn't. I fired both sets of tubes, troops, or whatever they're called, groups, and then they just went over here. So that's the beginning of that. From what I'm reading of Recce, I'm going to have to read what Eric was talking about, but from what I'm reading of Recce, I roll a dice now to see if I'm going to move. And I get to move during my command phase. So right now this guy, this Recce, really can't do anything. Like I can't even spot those guys. I got to move up and get closer. I got to get within 60. As far as I'm concerned, I can measure that. So I don't mind pre-measuring. So 60 is like, so I can get up to this hill here, and I could see and start spotting those guys. So, and these are 5s to hit and 5s to save. Okay, so Americans. So that guy did that. The only thing I've got left for Americans is these guys to ambush. Everyone else is on. The forward artillery observer's already done something. Recce will move at some point. I mean, all I can do is move. I can either move or Recce, so I might as well wait till the end to do something. I like what Eric said in that, you know, they move up to spot and do stuff, but I don't know. They can't seem to do much. So I guess I'll command these guys here. My commander is here. Oh, that's the CO. So I need to do something with these guys first. So, initiative phase. I couldn't do anything in initiative phase. So the furthest guy is over, so it's going to be a -1. I'm trying to get into that building. Maybe the first thing I want to do is get here and fire into those guys over there. But all right, so my first thing is command everybody to move that direction. So command value of 9, -1 because of the distance. And I rolled a 10, they failed. So those guys don't get to do anything. So this is Blitzkrieg Commander. Welcome to the world of Blitzkrieg Commander. Well, you're welcome, Paul. Anything, man. Hope it's going well. Okay, so now I feel like I got to keep the energy up. Keep the energy up for Paul. All right, so the CO. Now I could try to command these guys. But that is going to be really hard. So because they're way the heck over there. So I think the first thing I need to do is I maybe get a couple moves out of these guys. Maybe if I try to get up on the hill. I mean, am I going to live by this? This is rock here. This makes me think I can't go up there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll make it so you can't cross here. I'll let commands cross. But here, I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. They can move up these far, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I think I'm going to move, and I'm probably going to get shot at. But maybe if I stay up here, I want to get up here. I got to get up here. And that gun did rotate himself out. Maybe I can... am I out of his line of sight? If he... I'll go by the stand. And you can't rotate, so it's not like ASL or something where you can rotate or lock and load. Yeah, so I can pop up on the hill and only get shot at by the stew. All right. Okay. Right now, move. The question is, do I want to move up on there? Let's see. Let's just I got to get a successful command roll. I'm not going to worry about these guys over here. I might just do a couple of rolls and then start over with these guys. It's going to be a big penalty. 7, so I'm good. So now it's a 9. $20 gets them right up on the hill, so I'm going to just put them right up there. Pook. Question is, does the Stug fire on him? He will fire on him. Well, let's check the range. I just go from the body of the tank to the body of the tank. 60. I think it's 80 is the range on that, so it's going to be good. All right, so Stug. He's going to roll 4 dice at 80. He's going to hit on 4s. 2 hits. 2 hits to save, and the save bonus on that tank is probably a 6 or a 5. Shot on the Sherman platoon cresting over the hill. It is a 5. Come on, 2 5s. 1 5, it's a hit, and he's suppressed. So he cannot move anymore, he cannot fire. So he is done for the turn, and he takes a hit. The Shermans get 5 hits, I believe. No, 4 hits. Not cool. Oh boy, 4 hits. So that's 1. So the platoon takes a hit and is suppressed. Good shooting from the Stug, but he does take an initiative or he does take an op marker. And where are my op markers? Oh, there it is. So I have a little op marker, so I remember that. So he takes an op marker, -1 CV, no initiative. Okay, well, remember, these guys get to move now. All these guys move very simple. 10, 10, 10, 2. Well, here's something. Do I want to fire? I can move the tree. There for decoration. No, that's a machine gun. Yeah, where do I want to put this mortar? So I want to move them a little closer to everybody, so maybe back here. All right, well, let's go to command again. They're all within close, so it's going to be a 9. I do not want to fail. 6. Okay, so they're all going to move again. I'm not within all the machine guns. I'm out of range of all the machine guns, I'm pretty sure. 10, so move up here. Oh, don't move the commander. We're going to move him, let him go past there. Go past there. And keep moving these guys. They're all still behind the shadow of this hill. All right, do I try again? It's an 8. I can roll an 8. That's a pretty good average. So I'm going to roll, see if I can command another one. Let's go here. 8. Woo! Okay, so I think that might be my last time I do that, because I really want to try to command those guys. Although I'm making good progress on this side, but I have such a great opportunity to move those guys there. So my command value for these guys, the furthest one is, oh my gosh, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a -4, so my first roll has to be a 6. To roll that around at a minimum to get these guys moving into position. I gotta try it. I gotta try to get these guys coming in. I've made some good progress. I got 3 moves up there. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go for start at 10 again. So I'm stopping to command these guys over here, and I'm going to use my CO to command guys over here. It's going to be a 10, or it's going to be a -3 though, because I'm that far away. No, -4. So it's going to be, I'd take command value of 10 -4 because of the distance, makes it a 6 or less. And I rolled an 8, so he fails. So that is done. So this command unit here probably wants to move back here. This suppression comes off. Now, normal rules as written, all these hits would have come off the Germans, and these hits would come off the Americans. So these guys definitely want to move up here. This suppression does come off, so that's good. I'm going to move this command up here. He's within 20, so he's good. Do I want to move? Oh, I didn't remove that guy. So he'll move up to here. And that guy, Move there. Suppression comes there. So we got, just got Paul watching, I guess, right now. Okay, so that's turn 2 for the Americans. Turn 3, or turn 2 for Germans. Anything scheduled? No. This is really good for the Germans. I thought they were too bad open. They are good right now. So I do not have any. Here's a bad thing. I don't have any way of killing these tanks unless I can assault them. But I'll have to look at that. Okay. Got a second viewer on there. Let me know who it's there. This is my second live play of Beccas commands. It's someone I can't remember who did it. A YouTuber didn't have any command stands to build for Beccas commands group build, so he just did a game. So I thought, well, I'm going to throw a game in there as well. I've been wanting to get back to Blitzkrieg Commander. This is Blitzkrieg Commander 4. Platoon. Each stand is a platoon attacking this hill. There's a small built-up area here that they also have on the way there. But they're trying to take the hill in 8 turns. And I'm through turn 2, and the Americans are here and here. So, not bad. I mean, turn 4, maybe. We'll see. Though, some things aren't happening quite as well as I'd like. Okay. So, turn 2, Germans. Schedule, nothing. Initiative. Do they have anything with an initiative? Which is 25 centimeters away, which is nothing when you're looking at 15. So it's kind of like, nope, nothing there. And they can't do any initiative anyway. So, not really. So that's that. So now we're going to go to the command phase. So I have these guys facing away because they were moved away from the enemy. So I'm saying they are moved in the back. So usually getting a bonus for attacking the flank. Seems kind of weird for mortar. We'll have to look at that if that applies for mortars as well. It probably does. So actually I should have got another die sitting up. All right, so German's turn, command. I probably should have moved, I might change my mind here. I moved this guy back over here. I may want to move this guy actually like over here. And then that gets him just 1 away from him. I mean, he's still just 1 away that way, so at least he's on the back of the hill. But he has to be within 20 to get it. So yeah, if I moved him down here during my last turn, and I might do that just because I'm trying to learn the game, he could then get, this guy could help also call in that mortar on these guys. But I'll probably shoot the mortar over there, so I'm probably okay this time. Okay. So there's nothing this guy can fire on because these are all command units, and there's nothing he could call arty on them. But anyway, so I could suppress this tank again with my mortar. But I can fire on with the Stug. Can't fire on them, although maybe I want to turn him. Can't decide on that. Should I turn this guy to face him, or should I keep him facing that direction for that tank? I think I can hit both, so maybe I just turn him enough to face him, and he can do maybe a little bit of both. So if you do that, you turn it. Okay, well, let's command him. So the furthest one is in, so it's going to be a -1. So he's at a 9, so it's going to be an 8 to command him. But first of all, let's command these guys. Let's keep trying to get these guys in the building here so we can have a nice, strong defensive position. Maybe you don't want to be in the house. Maybe you just do. Maybe you want to stay back there. Because what are you going to... Let's think about this a minute. So I was going to move them into this house to be up there close and personal, but you see the attacks coming from this side, and they're trying on this side. If they just get into this house, this is hard cover. I'm calling... They're both hard cover. Or did I count that as soft cover? I think I count that as soft cover. Let's look in the rules here. I need to softer partial walls, buildings, trenches, pillboxes. Man, it just seems weird that would be 6. I'm gonna call that 5. Save on 6. So how about 5 and save on 6? These are 6 and save on, I think it's a save on 4, isn't it? Those are 5 and 5s. We gotta get this stuff down. It's so easy, but I'm making it harder. In brick building, save on 6, hit on 6. I'm saying that is softer partial cover, so it's hit on 5 or 6, save on 6. Okay. And those, let's just get these down here. We do have a nice hit somewhere here. So hit on 6, save. It's really weird that the hits and stuff are back, and we gotta change the order of this stuff. So you hit. Yeah. So is that a 5 or 6? Hold on. I think those are considered, I'm not calling those dugouts, I'm calling those trenches. Sorry everybody, I think it's saved on 5. I think it's hit on 5s. 5 5s. 6. Maybe I need to make a little note. This is taking way too long. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, morning nap. Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Thanks, Paul. Get better, man. Get that rest. Get that beauty rest. Okay. Obviously, I need to do some studying here. 6 6. 6 6. 5 6. 5 5. All right. So where are we? Germans. Command. So what I'm getting at, holy cow, all that for this. What I'm getting at here is maybe I want to get in these trenches. Maybe I get in these are like trenches, it'll be 5s and 6s. Like these, 5s and 6s, 6 and 6s, 5s and 6s. No, these are 5 and 5s. We'll call these 5 and 5s as well. Okay. 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 6 and 6, 5 and 5. Oh my gosh. Sorry everybody. This saves higher number. Boy, I gotta write these down. I can't believe I'm forgetting these things. Woo! Doggity. Well, here's the deal. I just don't know. I mean, I'm spending way too much time thinking about this. I mean, I guess there's no point to go up here. They could get in here. They'll be better protected, and they can kind of whittle down. So maybe it is better to be up here. I can face that direction, face that direction. All right, we're doing it. Keep going. So I'm commanding. I can't get in that building yet. So let's go. So it's a 8. So command of 8, and just move. Right now. That guy will stay back there in the back. So 8, move. And I got an 8. That took me way too long to think through that. I apologize. Let's just get cracking here. So I probably want to make it so that muzzle stay here, just in case I don't make it again. Okay. No, still can't quite get in. Oh, pardon me. 2 people watching. Let me know. Oh, let me take that off there. Let me know who's on. Love to hear you and chat with you. All right, so it's a 7. I'm just moving those guys forward. 4, got it. I'm just going to keep going until I can. I probably won't blunder. So you can't get in the building. I can't even get up to the building yet. I'm far enough away, I'm not going to count that. So I'm going to move him here. So do I want to put him in here? So I can put 2 of these units in here. I'll allow to put 2 units in here. Or can I put 2 units in there? I'll put 2 units in there. In command, maybe. And I'll have to choose which direction they're facing. Because it does kind of matter here. So I'll just put them like that and like that. And I'm going to count each of these as separate BUAs. And they can fire out of any of them. It's abstracted. But I am going to make it so that they can only see out of these because it's abstracted as a big area. So move that machine gun to here. I'm going to kind of turn them around that way. I think the machine gun's the one with the hit. And then that guy. Let's move in behind this guy. So it's going to take another turn to move in there now. I'll figure out how I'm going to get them in there. So again, it's 6 to get in. Oh. No, they don't get a penalty for moving in. I got a 5. I'm looking good so far. This is great. I'm getting lots of good moves. So now they can move into the building. So I'll definitely move the machine gun facing this direction. I'm going to give buildings, and there's no discussion about it. So is it 90 degrees or 45? I'll go 90. So they can fire off that direction. So obviously they can't hit anything beyond here. So would I set a guy this direction because I might move across this way? I mean, I can't even hit that tank. I didn't give him any Faust or anything. That wasn't maybe not very smart. Let's keep that here. So this guy, I guess this guy will move in here. So I can fire off in this direction. Maybe I think I can't hit him though. He's 50 away. Maybe I stay outside the city. No. So because I can hit those guys. Yeah. Well, here's another thing. You know, so it's a second story, but I'm not going to look at that. This is where miniature gaming gets squirrely, especially this one that is abstracted. So maybe yeah, so I can't really hit those guys from there. Maybe I just have them both face off that direction. Nah, I'm good. And then this guy could definitely hit him and they can cross over there. I mean, it's showing 2 stories, so I'm going to say that it's like a larger elevation where they can see over things and through, so it's a pretty powerful place to hold. So it's like being on a hill. But they could be on some, on lower and higher levels, whatever, that they're taking the best firing positions they can. So maybe it's too powerful, I don't know. But into through low, so they can see through that. Hey Jay, what's up? Yeah, I'm good, sir. How are you doing? Hope's all well with you. Hope you're doing well down in New Orleans, man. Take care of yourself down there. Crazyville. All right, so I got a command in there. So now the question is, can these guys fire into here? Hey, how are those Napoleonics coming along? So he could fire into that one. He could fire into that one, and he could fire as well. That is a pretty powerful position. This could be really bad for them. I don't think I can do anything to the tank. I have no anti-tank. Let's see if I can command them. I'm at a 5. Look how far away are they? I gotta think through that. This would be good to ask somebody else. Kind of give me how they would interpret that. So it's going to be a -1. So 4 or less. Do it. 6. Nope. No dice. That is not a bad deal. They got a lot of moves out of that. Now the CO is going to go and try to command. Do I want to? Well, here's something. I mean, you could state this, that they can only see about 60 centimeters out. If that's the range of a recce, it doesn't say 60 plus out, it says 60. So I'm not going to do that since I already did it, but so do I want to command this? He's a 9. Yeah, I got to do this. He's going to command both of them, the mortar to fire on that same unit he did, or do I want to fire on one of these other units? Start kind of willing down. Well, you know what, let's take one out because it helps your see. So let's focus on the hits on him. And he's also going to focus on this guy to move. So it's an 8. Nope, it's a 7 because of the distance away. So we started at a 9, -1 for distance, -1 for the penalty of firing an opportunity fire, and 7. It's a 9, so he fails. So they don't get to do anything. So again, Blitzkrieg commander rears its ugly head, and they fail their command rolls. I'm dreading painting them. Yep, that's Napoleonics, man. Okay, so it's the end of the German turn. Is anyone suppressed? No, so they're good to go. Okay, that comes off. And let's go over here and what time is it? 9:47. A swig of my peppermint tea for my voice. A friend of mine, James, hanger flying, just painted up some Napoleonics 10mm from ESR Napoleonics, and they put together really good guides. 10mm is a little easier than 28. They finished the whole set. I don't know, maybe you can get, I don't know if I can, I don't think you can buy their guides separately, but maybe you can, ESR, maybe it'd help you. But they may not give enough detail. Okay, so that's that for turn 2. It's now turn 3, scheduled phase. There is no scheduled artillery or aircraft to come in. My recce unit up here, now on top of the hill, could give its artillery a -1 to the CV to help him command. He's already in an 8. That's pretty good. I wish you could help their accuracy. That would be really cool. Or I could start whittling down these guys. So, but you know what? I think I'll just command on these guys. And So he is, he's just about 60 away. So the recce, let's check out the recce real quick. The recce needs to be on this summary sheet, and this needs to be summarized better and smaller. So I'll work on that. And I got to work on understanding recce better. I may just set out some. I think I really need someone to work with me on it. So instead, I'm going to do communicate with the command unit. So it's a +2 to the roll. My recce has a yeah, what command is he going under? Yeah, that's right. A recce is not. It is not a command unit. So it's in the open. It's an artillery unit. So it's not low profile. I don't think that machine gun's fired, so he's actually not spotted either. So maybe I want to spot that machine gun. I feel like I really want to get rid of that tank gun. So is he spotted? Is that tank spotted? He's low profile. He's turned and fired, so no, yeah, he's doing suppressive, so he's seen. Okay, so I think we got AJ watching, and who else? AJ's got a cool channel. He covers all kinds of fun things. He's designed some games himself, so check him out. What am I doing here, people? I'm trying to recce. I don't have this recce down. I really wish I had this recce down better for you all. All right, so simulate is done during initiatives. Communicate with other friendly units. Communication of the command unit, it improves. In effect, the eyes and ears. It's outside, it's not. In the game of fixed formation not used. We'll see a +1 CV value. However, rec units can communicate and find an FAO unit that is received. To facilitate communication bonus, measure the distance spot into which they trace line to spot an recce. Rolls 1d6 with the following modifiers. Oh, Jude. Dude. Oh, I'm just like, oh, okay, wow. I'm just rolling a 4, 5, or 6, so the target is in the open, 4, 5, or 6. The distance is 6, so it's a 2, so I have to roll a 2. Oh my gosh. Really? I want to get my recce up closer. This is insane. Because it's going to take, so I want to move this turn. Man, doggone it. All right, so I want to move. I want to move in this turn. So how many moves does he get in this turn? 1. Oh man, recce. Here's the deal. Recce's got to be able to move way fast. So what's the recce platoon move? So I need to give this guy a G. Yeah. Okay. So I've been doing this all wrong. So this recce platoon is only supposed to be able to move 10 inches, 10 centimeters. And I've been getting 1 turn. I've been treating him as a command unit. So he should only be 1, 2, 3. He should be like right here. Yeah, I'm frustrated with recce. So, okay, let's keep it positive. Let's go. Okay. Anywho, so I probably will not be the one to provide any sort of teaching videos on this, because I think there's going to be a lot of things I kind of mess around with. Okay, so now, there's no initiative phase to do because you got to be really close, and now I just need a command. I got to get some going on, but I got these guys up here now. This is not a good thing. So I'm going to command. I'm going to command. Did I make it turn 3? Oh boy. 1, 2. Yikes. What turn am I on? Holy cow. Did I flip that over? Yeah, I said they're here on turn 3. Oh my gosh. This is bad. Am I on turn 4? This is awesome. Can I rewind my video? That's hilarious. I feel like I should be on turn 4. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Wow, this is embarrassing, everybody. There are 8 turns on this, so 8 turns. Well, it's American turn. Americans got here on turn 1. All right. And so I'm going to keep going here. Got it. Turn 3. Good. I'm good. I changed my clock. Whew, boy. Okay. That's embarrassing. So these guys would move into the building. So we'll say they're in the building over here. Well, I said those are 2 different. That's all right. They're 2 different built-up areas. That's no problem whatsoever. That command would stay back there. He moves up there. Okay. Let's get your stuff together, Todd. Keep it together, bro. All right. And all right. So initiative. He rolled that, so he's going to be able to move 1 move. So 10. That's crazy. I mean, I don't even want to use them anymore because I'm like, I don't even get it. I can move 10. But Eric said he liked it from the previous video, and then there's been guys on the line. I'm just gonna have that guys. I don't get it. I'm gonna need someone to get on there with me. So, all right. So Americans. So there's no initiative. So now they're gonna go. So he's gonna roll here. He's gonna roll. Man, I should throw this ambush up soon. Okay. So he's got a command value of 9. These airborne troops are not going well.
One option I found is Louis' Wi-Fi.
I did not say Siri. So 9, they're gonna move. Man, they're gonna get blasted. When they start moving out here in the open, they're gonna get totally fritch fried here. I wonder if I should try to call in the arty over here first on the building over here. Maybe smoke it out. So maybe, well, I mean, I don't know. He's facing that direction. So if it's a 90-degree view, he can see over there. So, all right, let me try this. Do I smoke? Can they fire smoke? Yes, they can. All right, we gotta check this out here. I gotta see. I gotta throw smoke out if I can. Oh, my book's falling apart already. Boo. Okay, smoky smoke, smoke. All right, so now the question is, do I want to fire both at the same time, both smoke, or do I want to fire? So I definitely want to fire on them. Although they are concealed. Hmm. Hmm. The score requirement is 1 per. So it's going to be 2. Well, he's technically higher than the bottom floor. Well, I mean, I think it's just 1 there. It's a tall, built-up area, so it's not going to be any advantage. But he could reckon tort. I mean, I haven't moved him legally, but and that's happens during that. So the score would be what? I have to roll that or less, I assume. The score required to reconnoiter. Before, add 1 to the score required. Okay, hold on. Area template. The score required on 1d6 will be 1 per. Yeah, so it's easy 10, 20, 30. So now you're looking at a low score. We'll go to the center of that thing. So I'm going to need a. I'm going to need a 5 or less, but I got a +2. Oh, that's not right. 1 or more, so I need a 5 or more, but I got a +2. So, but a 6 fails. So you only have 4 numbers that can. No, you have 5 numbers that can hit. So 6 fails. I need a 5 or more, and it's a -2 to your roll. Or it's a +2, so I need a 7 or more. Well, I can't do that, so again, pointless. So can I fire smoke? I think you have to target a unit. Sorry for my frustration on Recce. I think I'm reading it completely wrong, because people told me it's not that hard and it works great. So, but I think you have to target an artillery, a unit, actually. A RAL requested fire. at the same target, which must be the following: an enemy unit, a registered target. So, like, that is not an enemy unit, so I needed to do it. So I have to target a unit, but they're concealed because they moved into that. So you can't target concealed units, so Recce is of no value. So, well, first I gotta turn around. I'm dinking around here a lot. So a 9 to turn that tank around, fire into that building, and so to turn around, I think turn around and get up there and start firing at that building. Because I'm not gonna be able to fire this turn. These guys, I think these guys will just turn around and stay in the woods. So 9. Okay, so he does that. He turns around. I could fire smoke. Concealed troops can only be seen when an enemy is within 10 centimeters of troops with a low profile or within 20 of average. Okay, so he'll turn around, which I don't know what that costs. It's nothing. And I want to get within 10, so boom. So now they're spotted. So now I'm going to roll to fire smoke. How does smoke work for those guys? Smoke. I assume you can't save smoke. All right, so the question is can these guys see here? It says they can see through terrain, so yeah, they can see, everyone can see everybody. So everyone's fair game here. So now they're spotted. Do I spend a round firing? Maybe I spend a round firing my troops here. We can't hit them. No, nor can they. All right, I'm going to throw smoke, shoot smoke at those guys. I'm hitting on 6s, so 3, 4. Just to their front. 1, 6. I just need 1. Got it, baby. Yeah, boy. They'll move. They'll be able to fire 1 unit, so they start moving. Yeah, I'll just fire them. And it's going to be... Good thing I got rid of that mortar, or that sniper. So 4 at 30. So he'll go there, gonna fire 4 at 30, so it's 4 at 30. And it's 5 because he's rolling on his flank, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, and he's suppressed. And he takes 2 more hits. But now that guy's fired. Yeah, I think this, so I'm just going to slide him out of the way and put him up there. Put him there. Maybe I want to move him this direction. Okay, so that was 7. So yeah, they moved. So they all turned around. Now it's at 8. That second move was 7. So now I'm at 6. So now, and he has fired op, so he's done for the turn. And that, I'm assuming with the smoke on the unit, I can't fire at him, he can't fire at me, so. Failed the roll, so now they're stuck out there in the open again. I'm just going to take the smoke off at the end of the German turn. Okay, so that was a lot of that. At least they got moving again. I do get frustrated with attacking a unit in hard cover. It is super challenging. Okay, so now let's get cracking here. This guy's going to command him. He's at a 10. Oh, maybe before we do that, we're going to fire. Let's do this FAO at 10 at 8. At 8, just fire there. We're going to fire all of it, I think. So 1, 2, 3. So it's at 3. He needs to move up probably. That's a 3 deviation dice. Well, first I got to do my command roll. He's at 8. I don't need to mark it. 4, he gets it. So when does it land on target? I could smoke, but I don't want to smoke right now. Okay. So I'm going to roll the deviation die. Come on, we're nice and low. Standing right for that gun there. Nice and high rolls there, 14. I don't know, roll it back towards this direction. Not back that direction. Knock on it. Okay, so now the CO is going to command at 10. I'm getting a little frustrated here with the game. I never get this way with Blitzkrieg Commander. I don't know what's going on. So I need a 10 or less to fire and move. Got it. So that's what my red die was for. So he's at a 9 now. So he gets to fire the tank. So the Sherman will fire on the Stug. Can he fire on the Stug? I think he's an 80 as well. So yes. I'm not going to do a whole lot of this firing. I want to see if I can suppress him out here. So 480 hitting on 4s. 1 hit, saves on something, 60 saves. Okay, good job. All right, so these guys will all move. Yeah, I need to, this is the first time I played on a 6x4 table, really. Oh yeah, I do want to move the mortar back here. Back here, here, here. All right, we're going to command. Can the command unit spot, or is it just the... No, someone can see them, so... Oh, they haven't been seen yet. Oh, whatever. Like, ooh, so I was actually having to shoot these guys with this guy. Yeah, whatever. Find my mortar on those guys, that'd be good. Alright, so 9, fire my mortar, move these guys, fire the tank. Nine, buddy. 9. 8. Ooh. Okay. Fire. Might as well fire the Sherman. 4s. Hitting 4s. 2 hits. Ooh, 2 hits and suppressed. Nice. So the Stug is suppressed for this whole turn. That's a good thing. So Stug suppressed and 2 hits on him. The tanks only take 4 hits, so that's good. Just did half damage to that Stug in that roll. The mortar is going to fire on the gun, on the pack. Sophie's choice? Okay, that sounds cheerful. Good luck. See you, AJ. Thanks, man. So who else is watching? Let me comment. I got to turn up the energy a little bit here. It's now 10:16. Let me get through turn 3 maybe, and let's do that. We'll call that a night. Okay, so. Okay, so the mortar. Is 3 at 120. So he's in the open 4. 2 hits. The gun doesn't get any saves, so 1 suppression. 2 hits, 1 suppression. Yip-de-doo. So that's good. Okay, that mortar could be really bad back there. So this is why it's like, okay, why would I want to shoot offboard artillery? You get a bigger swath, but the chance of hitting is so slim. Okay, so how about firing that machine gun? Do I have the range for that? It's probably only 80. I haven't spotted that unit yet. Machine gun is 60, so I probably should move him closer. Yeah, so I need to move him closer, so he'll move up 10. When he does that, I think the machine gun will open fire. So, because I just moved within range of that. So when I do that, the German machine gun is going to open up. which reveals it. And that machine gun is 3 at 60. One hit, and is he suppressed? No. One hit, not suppressed. Fantastic. He's no longer concealed. That opens up a whole world of possibilities. So I can keep firing this mortar. That's pretty powerful. He's already fired. Now these guys are going to move. Good round of shooting for the Americans. He would love it to get another round of when he outfired. So he cannot outfire again. And did that tank outfire yet? No, he took a shot on him. That Stug. All right, so this is good. They're getting all those guys suppressed up on that hill. That is awesome. So they've all moved up. They would make a juicy artillery target. Too bad I don't have any arty. All right, so I need to roll an 8 or less. Everyone's firing. Or do I want to move? Oh, 10. 10, I failed. All right, so, oh, and this guy gets to move. Big whoop. Dang it. So the CO is done. And that's for my reckons. Okay. So German turn 3 ready to go. Yeah, let me know who else is watching. We got one person watching. I'm going to go for a few more minutes here as I do turn 3. So any suppressions over on this side? There is one over here. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, those. There's that. That smoke will stay on. I'll stay to the end of the turn. They are definitely going to fire on there. So any initiative distance. There is initiative distance. He will fire on that unit there. Why not? He'll fire on that back unit there. Platoon, 4 at 30, so it's 4, but he's firing on the flank, so 5. I'm not, I don't know, is he firing on the, no, he's not, okay. So 4 at 30, hitting on 4s. One hit, and is he suppressed? He is suppressed, so fantastic shooting for the Germans. Oh, never mind. He can't do that. He did not fire. He can't shoot initiative, and that dung can't fire, so no one can do anything in initiative. Oh, do I want to move my commands up? I should do that first. Sorry, everybody, I'm moving my commands up. So my question about mortars, are they impacted by command distance? I'm going to say they're not, because that's kind of the point of them. Oh, where'd that go? all bunched up there. Okay, so there's still no initiative. Okay, so Germans. All right, so Germans, now it's their turn. So now, yeah, he's gonna fire. He's gonna fire on them. So I'm gonna, now I'm gonna use a roll of 4 and 30. And then the back guy there. Ooh, that's a much better roll. Ooh boy, ew. Yeah, all 6s. Holy crap! So he's suppressed. And 3 hits. So should have gone for that first roll. Oh, I didn't roll for command. Holy mackerel. Alright, so command out of that would be, so those hits might come off. He's in an 8. 7 because he did initiative. He failed. He got an 11. So those hits do not count. That is now my second time taking hits off those guys. So he failed there, but the CO might be able to do it. All right, so the CO is over here. That command just failed. And so that CO is going, okay, what do I want to do? These guys can see those guys out there in the open. So how far away are these guys again? 9. Okay, he's suppressed, so he can't do anything, so I don't have to worry about him. So it's going to be -1, so it's going to be at an 8. So he's going to command him to fire the mortar on them because he's higher up, you can see him. And he's going to use this guy to fire a machine gun on this machine gun here. Okay, so 9. He did fail a command. I think I'm going to wait to command him and see what happens here. So I'm at a 9, and so it's an 8 to fire. Ooh, I got an 8. Holy mackerel. So I might want to be careful because I do want to try to shoot these guys again over here. So let's take my... So we're going to fire the mortar over here. It's 3 at 120. It's going to be 3 hitting in the open. Let's take out the guy that's got 3 hits here. 3 hitting on 4s. It's 1. And does he suppress? He does not suppress, so he's at 4 hits right now. Not a good sign, but so there's that. And he is going to fire that machine gun. I think it's 3 shots at 60, hitting on 4s because he's in wide open range there. So it's 1. All he needs is to hit him, and he does not suppress. So 1 hit, so he's at 2 hits. It's a battle of the machine guns. I think I want to do that again. I think I can take this machine gun out in this turn. I'm feeling good about it. So now it's an 8, but now it's a 7. Can I roll a 7 to command? Same deal. Mortar. These mortars are freaking powerful. Onboard mortars? Stewmaster, what's up, man? Am I American or Canadian? I'm American. American. I am United States. If that's what you mean. This is US against Germany, if that's what you mean. Oh, I got 2 1s. It is a double command. So I get to do things twice. I'm definitely taking out that gun. So the machine gun is going to fire 3. It's each a different command. So I hit him twice, and I think that eliminates him. Oh, no, wait, he has 5 hits. Yeah, 5 hits. So it's 2 hits. He does suppress. This is not good, that machine gun. So he didn't. I thought he had 4 hits. So this is not good. But everyone has to do their first command. So he's going to fire 3 at 120. He's got 2 hits, so he is destroyed. The U.S. loses a unit. Not good. He'll fire that machine gun there now. 3 at 60, between 1-4. Got it. He is gone. So the U.S. has lost 2 units this turn because of a double roll, command roll, double 1 bonus. Okay, that's not good. And now the mortar will fire his second set of shots. That guy, 3 of 4, 2 hits. Whoops, just roll 2 dice on that. And of course he's suppressed. So 2 hits and a suppression. Yeah, onboard mortars are, I think it's way better to go with onboard than offboard, except for you get that large circle. So I don't know. No, I think they're pretty powerful. And I think it's a good idea to load up with some on-table infantry guns, and he's suppressed. All right, so now do I want to try to command that, or do I want to command him? I'm getting greedy here. I can keep firing targets. Now, he's out of targets. Is he out of targets? Oh, hold on. He may not be out of targets. He may now have a fresh crop of targets over here. Yep. Yeah. I'm just going to stay greedy and go for that. So it's at a 6. I got a 3. So it gets to go again. Everyone gets to fire. So I'm going to fire 3 more at that. And I get 2 hits. And so there's something about veteran. Oh, I get to reroll 1s on hits too. Shoot. So, oh, he can. Okay, he's already suppressed. So now I roll this, and he rolls 8 back. He does not knock out, though. He's now got 4 hits, suppressed, and moved back. He's going to fire that machine gun on those guys. Oh, is that 60? Yep. 3 hits and a suppression, of course. So yeah, this is not going well for the Americans here. Yeah, let's go for it. 5. Might as well keep going. 5. I got a 4. See, this is ooh, had some missed turns there, so 3 on that guy. 2 more hits, and they go back 11. So that's good for them. They're at 5 hits, but they go back 11. And so he's going to go back 12 because he's way back here. So now he's out of range. That mortar. I guess that mortar will fire on them. They're going to hit on 5s. It seems too powerful here. No hits. First thing, good thing to happen for the. Okay, golly. So I got to get a 4 or less. Do I do it? I might as well go for it. Or if I stop here, I can then roll for him. But that's going to be huge. It's going to be about the same. So 4 or less. Okay, 9. So my biggest concern there was blundering. That was a crazy set of rolls there for those Germans. So the CO is done. All these suppressions come off. Holy mackerel, that was not good for the Americans. Wow. That comes off there. So that's the end of turn 3. The smoke comes off. Great looking table. I love the fleece. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it's a little, this is me trying to color it up a little bit. Which looking at it in the camera there, it looks a little better. It's not too bad. It's a little green. It's not bad. It'll work, right? If you like it on there, that's cool. Well, now I got 4 people. Also, I mean, because I was wondering if we were in the same time zone and you're up and about this evening, be glad you're playing American Best 20th Century Fighting Force. Great looking table. Love the fleece. Thanks, man. So I got 4 people watching. Cool. Thanks for joining. Let me know. I'm actually getting ready to get off here, but if you could let me know who you are, it'd be great. It's not going well for the fighting force, the Americans. So a quick summary. This dude's got 2 hits. This has got 2 hits. He's got 1. I wiped out a machine gun squad, platoon, and I also wiped out a regular platoon of airborne. Recce's terrible, or I'm terrible using it. These Germans are in this town here, so it's going to be really hard to route them out because I've now, here's where I eliminated one of my guys. Yeah, I mean, the Germans are solid in this town. Oh, shoot. These guys could have fired as well. I missed out. I forgot, so too bad, so sad. Yeah, and I got to figure out a couple things about this. So I say you can spot, and you're at white out in the open, you know, because you can see over linear terrain, but then you do get the advantage of cover. You can still see, but you get the advantage of cover if you move up to it. And it says you're concealed if you move into it. So I wonder if I should make the towns single elevation, just to make it simple and to make it a little less hard on the Americans. So I might do that the next turn. So like, I'll never get anywhere. If this guy can see over anything, it's impossible, if you know what I mean. So I may do that. I'm going to change that. Onboard artillery and mortars are crazy powerful. This guy laid some hits on him, and this guy got 4 hits. So I took out a unit and knocked another one down, 4 hits. So, whew, okay. All right, guys and gals, I don't know who's watching here, but looks like people are starting to get off. Thank you so much for watching. Paul, I'll call that the end of my Beccas commands live. Well, I guess if I keep playing this one live, I'll keep calling this one live. But so that's that. Thank you all. Appreciate the support. Keep supporting Paul and his recovery, and all of us as we fight this little situation around the world, which is fun times. Okay. That's that, everybody. Have a great night, good week. If you're still working, hopefully you still are working, still have work. I do, fortunately. I'm working from home, but I'm one of the fortunate ones to still have a job. So, in America here, it's getting pretty crazy. So, like it is everywhere. Thank you all. Be awesome. Take care, and see ya. The robe says goodbye.